We went to the dining hall, and she noticed how I checked every food label carefully now, and how I always washed my hands twice before eating anything. That night after she left, I sat at my desk filling out the paperwork to declare my major. I wrote pre-law on the form and thought about Nadine and how she fought for me when nobody else would. I wanted to be like her and help other people who got caught up in someone else's mess. The advisor asked why pre-law, and I told her I'd seen how the legal system could destroy someone or save them, and I wanted to be on the saving side. She signed my forms and said I'd need to keep my grades up for law school, which I already knew. I threw myself into studying and joined the debate team and mock trial club. My phone buzzed one night the next year with a message from Ella. She said Mrs. Pierce's daughter got arrested for harassment in their new town in Arizona. Someone there was ready for their tricks and had recorded everything from day one. The woman had tried the same thing with another family, but this time, the police weren't buying it. Ella sent me the news article, and I read it 3 times before I believed it was real. The pattern had continued, but finally someone stopped them. I didn't feel happy exactly, but more like the universe had finally balanced itself out. Second semester, I joined the legal aid clinic on campus that helps students with disciplinary problems. My first case was a freshman who got suspended for something he didn't do, and I helped him gather evidence to appeal. We won his case and got his record cleared, and he thanked me with tears in his eyes. The clinic supervisor said I had a natural ability to see through administrative BS and find the real story. More students came to me for help, and I realized my horrible experience actually gave me skills other people needed. Winter break came, and I was at the grocery store buying stuff for dinner when I turned the corner and almost ran my cart into the principal. He froze when he saw me, and then started apologizing right there by the frozen vegetables. He said he was sorry for rushing to judgment and that he was just trying to protect the school from getting sued. His hands were shaking, and he kept saying he should have investigated more before suspending me. I listened to him talk for 5 minutes straight without interrupting. When he finally stopped, I told him I was accepted his apology, but I didn't forgive him. Some bridges are supposed to stay burned, and that was a lesson I learned the hard way. He nodded and walked away, and I never saw him again after that. Back at the school, my friends were hanging out in my room when someone Googled my name for fun and found Lance's articles. They read the whole story out loud and kept stopping to ask if it was really true. They couldn't believe something so small turned into something so huge and destructive. One girl said she would have just given up if that happened to her, but I told her you don't know what you'll do until someone tries to take everything from you. They said they were impressed I fought back and won instead of letting them destroy me. The story spread through our friend group, and people started coming to me for advice about their own problems with unfair treatment. 3 years passed, and I was sitting in my law school orientation, listening to the dean talk about justice and advocacy. The firm that sponsored my full scholarship specialized in defamation cases, and they'd recruited me specifically because of my background. My supervising attorney said the Pierce family had accidentally given me the perfect origin story for this kind of law. I was going to spend my career turning injustice into justice one case at a time and help people who got steamrolled by someone with more power. The girl sitting next to me asked why I chose defamation law, and I told her it chose me when I was 17, and someone tried to ruin my life over peanut butter. She laughed, thinking I was joking.